Right then, boys and girls, last two games of the season, and somehow we're still in with a chance of getting the playoffs. Two massive, massive games in our season coming right up. Hello guys, David here and welcome back to episode number 22 of Hometown Hero. In this episode we will be finishing our third season in charge of Salisbury FC in the Vanarama National League, of course, and we'll be finishing it with two games against Gateshead United and Rochdale. Both of which, if we win, give us a very, very slim chance potentially of finishing in the playoffs. The lowest we will finish this season is 11th. I hope it doesn't come to that. The highest we could finish is 5th. That would be quite impressive. As you can see, let's just quickly get the league table up so you can see what's going on. I'll bring you to our recent form in a moment. But as you can see, we have been in rather tidy form indeed. I've just said I wouldn't touch about form and now I've come on to it. Very appropriate. Barnet are the team currently occupying the final playoff position. They have played 43. We have played 42. A win in our game in hand against Gateshead puts us in the driving seat, potentially. Of course, we do have to consider the fact that Hartlepool and Fylde, I can't discount Fylde just yet, are potentially in with a chance of usurping our chances. Dulwich Hamlet and Barrow, I would like to think, are probably going to get their positions in the playoffs, but we don't know. So, realistically, the two we're watching out for is Barnet and Hartlepool. They're the two. They're the most important teams we need to be focusing on in these next two games. We'll play Gateshead, and then unfortunately we play Rochdale, who are still in with a chance of winning the title. So, it might be difficult to get a win there. We can probably need to bank on results elsewhere, I would think. But you never know in this kind of thing. Since you were last with us, the last two games we played were against Stockport and Eastleigh. So lost against Stockport, beat Eastleigh 1-0. We went on a really good run of form. Unfortunate that we lost to Dagenham and Redbridge, which I'll come to in a second. But we beat Solihull Moors 3-1. Beat Aldershot 1-0, which is a big result for us. Beat Halifax 2-0 and Kings Lynn 2-0 as well. And then, yeah, we had this unfortunate defeat to Dagenham and Redbridge. It was just never going to happen. We didn't play very well. We weren't creating many good chances. They had one chance, a couple of crosses came in, and unfortunately we couldn't deal with it. Therefore, conceded an 80th minute defeated goal. I don't bloody know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we go into the last two games, as I mentioned, with still an outside chance. It's not likely, but there's a chance. And I can't believe I'm saying that, considering where I thought we'd be at the end of this season when I started talking about it at the start of the season. This is going to be the team that is going to go up against Gateshead in this first game at the Silver Lake Stadium. It's going to be Alexis in goal, who, as you can see, has been in fine form recently, barring that recent defeat to Dagenham and Redbridge. So it'll be Icethorpe, Sutcliffe, Janieva and Genesini at the back four. Everyone's a little bit tired, so I did give them a rest during the week. 4 days off just to chill out. I mean, it's part-time, so technically they only got, 2 days off maybe? But it doesn't matter. Midfield forward, Diaz, Nippard, James and Thistleton. Adeloy and Bentley up top. Bentley rediscovering some goal-scoring form. Now scored 21 goals in all competitions, which is something that you love to see. Also worth noting that our lovely youth prospect, Lee Morton, is in fact on the bench. He has replaced Marcus Beauchamp because he's a better player. Unfortunately for Marcus, Marcus will not be very likely to be extending his stay with us at the end of this season. We've still got Sykes Kenworthy, who is out on loan, of course, at Weston-super-Mare. He's got a contract that runs until next season. So unless we sell him, chances are Marcus will leave. George will come back in. He'll be the backup, and then Lee will probably sit behind Alexis Andre Jr., I would imagine, but still to be confirmed. Anyway, game is underway. Only a win will do, really, to keep our playoff push alive, I would suggest. A draw is not going to be good enough, I don't think. So if we can get a nice early goal with this early highlight coming here, I'd be quite pleased. But it's one of those highlights where I just get the impression ball's going to go in, their keeper's going to claim it, and they're just going to hoof it up the field to score. I've just got a feeling, but this is looking tidy. Diaz, Bentley, oh, that was so close. Oh, you couldn't get much closer than that to start the game off. Oh, my word. Barnet are playing their final game of the season already. That's weird. Don't know what's going on there. A little bit strange. Not something I thought I'd see. Which I suppose relieves some sort of pressure on the final day, I guess. We'll have to soon find out, won't we? Anyway, James Dixon forward. Bentley's there. Bentley's there. Bentley scores his 22nd goal of the season. Oh, you get in, you beauty. Look at that. What a dinker over this is. Adeloye picks it up. Doesn't quite manage to get to it, actually. James picks it up. Dinks. Oh, what a delicious ball that is. And Bentley, first time, catches it over his shoulder and just rolls it into the bottom corner. And we're in the playoffs as it stands. Of course, Hartlepool drawing with Aldershot, they can still win their game. They are now winning their game. Therefore, we go out of it on goal difference. And that is a big problem. We haven't got a very good goal difference. But Diaz is over the free kick. Can we improve it? Oh, he's at the bar. Or was that tipped over by the goalkeeper? I don't really know. It looks like it was over by the goalkeeper. What an effort. Corner from Diaz this time. Janieva's there. Oh. Don't let them counter. That's fine. The highlight's finished anyway. Yeah, if we look at the goal difference, if I can get it up before it disappears, and Barnet now drawing their game, I think. We are 4 goals worse off than Hartlepool are, which is a bit of a worry when it comes down to that. So that just means they have to just keep equaling or bettering our performances at this moment in time, which is worrying, but I'm going to say it again. I'm going to deflect. Look, we weren't ever expecting to be in this position. The fact that we're nearly in the playoffs is ridiculous at this stage of the season, considering our trajectory so far in this save. If we can avoid an equaliser before half time, it was coming, wasn't it? It was always going to happen. It was never going to be easy. That puts a spanner in the works quite significantly. We have been the better side. We probably should be winning. I am going to tell the boys that I'm not happy with the performance. Hopefully, we can come out in the second half and get a goal. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Adeloye's been barged over. He's going to try and take the penalty he's won. God, convert it, please. Get in! Tomi Adeloye with his 15th goal of the season. And we're back in front very, very quickly after conceding an equalising goal. I'm very conscious of the fact that Nipar's not really performing very well today. So it's something definitely we need to keep an eye on. Hartlepool's still winning as well. So that does put us back into 8th, but not quite into the playoffs. Oh, that was a little bit of a worrying one. Cross came in deflection, but Alexis is equal to it. And please, if we could just get back up there, if we could just nick this ball off of them, put Bentley through, and just put it in the back of the net, just to give us that 2-goal cushion, I'd be a very happy man. Ball forward, Bentley. Finds Diaz, good play. Go on, Diaz, get a ball in, get past your man, that's it. Ball in, Adeloye's there, and it's been blocked. Oh, this is so stressful. Why do I get into these situations? Diaz, the ball in. Sutcliffe's there. Oh, just didn't get enough on it. He was in the perfect position to capitalise there as well. It doesn't look to have updated our position yet because we should be on 69 points as far as I recall. In fact, yeah, we definitely should be because we were there before Hartlepool scored. So, yeah, we really should be. It's probably time to make a couple of changes. Nippard's still not really gotten much into the game, so we'll bring him off and we'll bring Dom Jeffries on. That will do for now. Don't want to be caught looking silly if we make too many changes too quickly. This will turn looking tired as well. Annoyingly, don't really have many options we can change to there, so he's probably going to stay on for now. We'll bring on Bradley Green instead of Janieva, who I think Bradley Green's had a couple of red cards this year. Off camera, if I'm not mistaken, which is worrying, but hopefully he doesn't get one today. Normally it's 2 yellow cards rather than an actual straight red, which I suppose is a little bit better if you had to look at it in any positive spin or whatsoever. Jeffries, big ball forwards, finds Warren Bentley. Can he finish? Oh, it's straight to the goalkeeper. Come on. Oh, this is so stressful. We are back up to 69 points now, so that is confirmed. We are currently sitting in 8th. That's a big ball in. Genesini gets rid. I would have wished he just absolutely smacked the thing, but he didn't. Which means Gateshead are still in possession of the ball. Isthorpe there, lovely defensive header. Gets it as far as Diaz, who's running forwards. Finds Adeloye. Can he get a ball across? Can he get a ball into the middle? Slows down. Penalty? I don't know how that's not a penalty, but we've still got the ball. Isthorpe finds Cameron James. Adeloye again. Diaz. It's binging around like pinball. Daniel, Cameron James. Oh, we can't convert it. Going to bring Diaz off, who's had a really good game. Bring on Rhys Davies on the left-hand side. Again, just to get some fresh legs into the side. Do we have any more changes? No, we don't. We've made our 3 changes that we are allowed. Aldershot have got one back, but it's too late for them. Hartlepool have won that one 3-1, which means we're going to go into the final day, assuming we keep this win intact, knowing we have to... Oh, what a goal that is from Adaloy. What a finish that is, son. Lovely, lovely stuff. He manages to do a static roly-poly as well, which is even better. Defying the laws of physics there. Great ball in. Second time of asking, gets another peach of a ball in, does Davies there, and Adaloy leaps like a salmon. And that could be important because it's another goal, and it just improves that goal difference that little bit. Just a smidge. And that is a good result. I thought when Gateshead got that goal back and equalised, I was not confident at all, which means we are outside of the playoffs on goal difference. It is most likely the case that we are going to need Hartlepool to drop points, and we're going to have to try and beat Rochdale, which is not going to be easy. Notts County have been crowned champions, which means Rochdale haven't got anything to play for because they're already confirmed in the playoffs. So there's nothing they can do about it, but we'll go ahead, we'll travel over to Rochdale, and let's just see if we can get the playoffs. Give it a whirl, see what happens. Right then, in the most unlikely of circumstances, win against Rochdale, and we have a chance of going into the playoffs on the final day. I never thought that would happen. It's very unlikely. We're away from home against a team that are third in the league and 10 points are clear of us at the top of towards the top of the table. Very good goal difference, and we've got Hartlepool we need to overturn, who are away from home to Stockport, who are languishing very much in mid-table. It's not the kind of thing you're expecting would end well for us. And again, I'm still baffled as to how Barnet are the only team who've played 44 games. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, actually, I know why. Corsair is going to be a team. There's 23 teams in the league. You can't have a team. You can't have every single, all 23 teams playing on the final day of the season. So Barnet were the ones who finished their games early. That makes sense. They are out of contention. It is basically between us and Hartlepool for that final spot. The very, very unlikely circumstance is that Dagenham and Redbridge lose and we and Hartlepool both win and they drop out. It's possible, but unlikely. Team-wise, same as before. It wasn't broken the last game. Of course, we won 3-1 in that one, so we're not going to fix it. Andre Jr. in goal. Isthorpe, Sutcliffe, Janieva, Genesini, the back four. Diaz, Nippard, James and Thistleton at the midfield four. And Adaloy and Bentley up top. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me, I'm a bit nervous. I don't know why, because like I say, I wasn't expecting this to be the case. Wasn't expecting us to be in this position, but all we can do is we can go out and we can carry on from where we left off last match and we'll just try our best and we'll see what happens. I've just noticed, fair play to Football Manager for keeping this kind of thing in there. Emma Hayes, formerly of I think it's Chelsea Ladies, is manager of Rochdale. I've seen her in a few saves before. Never actually managed against her though. Hopefully, she's not very good. That'd be nice. Genesini's already got a knock. That's not a good start to the game. Whips a throw in. Cameron James picks it up, holds on to it, brings it back to Isthorpe, tries to dink a ball forwards. Nothing coming though. And gives the ball back to Rochdale, but Janieva is there to pick up the pieces again. Not keeping hold of the ball very well in these early stages, which is a bit of a worry. Rochdale coming forwards. Ah, too much space, and that straight through. Oh my God, is it the post and spun around and gone wide. Oh, dearie me, that was close. That was very close. Hartlepool are losing to Stockport. Oh, dearie me. We're in the playoffs as it stands. Adaloy whips a ball in. Oh, it's something disallowed. Oh, what was wrong with that? Surely that couldn't have been far offside. Oh, it was so close. If anything, I would argue he was actually the one that was onside. Oh, you're having a laugh. Oh, God. Oh, dearie me. This series has been far more entertaining than I ever expected it would be. I cannot thank the save enough for being as mental as it has been. Big dink forwards. Nothing coming, though. Again, just not keeping a hold of the ball well enough. Sutcliffe there with a big defensive header. Picks it up out from Adaloy. Keeps hold of the ball. Again, losing the ball in those real disappointing areas. Giving Rochdale all of the possession at the moment. Get there. Oh, he does. Thank God Alexis is there to pick up that loose ball. Pings a ball forward, tries to find Bentley, doesn't manage to. Again, it's back in Rochdale's favour, and they've got another chance, and they're through now, and Alexis Andre Jr. saves it again. We're riding luck massively at the moment. I cannot stress that enough, and Alexis Andre Jr. picks up the ball again from the corner, Dulwich Hamlet are winning against Dagenham and Redbridge, so that one seems like it's out of our hands. The one we do need to be very aware of is the Hartlepool game, but we need to get a foothold in this one quick, smart, because we are messing around. We're not keeping hold of the ball. I've demanded more, and this could be the one, and there you go. Oh, it's been disallowed. It's been disallowed. This is such a period of dominance from Rochdale. It is unreal. I'm pretty sure Rochdale's starting like League One in this save as well. They're not a bad team. How have they ended up back down here? Yeah, Dulwich Hamlet 2-0 up now, and Dagenham and Redbridge have missed a penalty. So that one, that's out the window, I think. I don't think that's going to be changing anytime soon. We just need, if we can get a goal, then that puts us massively in the driving seat. Oh, what do I do? What do I say to them? What do I say? Let's ask for some revenge. I can't even remember what the result was. Well, we clearly lost if it's telling us we should take revenge. But I don't know what happened in the last game against Rochdale. I've got to be honest. And we got a highlight straight from the kickoff. Odd Adaloy's picked it up though. Lovely interception, running forward down the left-hand side. He's got no real support though. But the clearance only goes as far as Cameron James. Luke Nippard, come on. Hold on to the ball a little bit. Let's find the space, find the gaps. That's, oh no, not like this. It's going in. Yeah, the 1-2. Here it is. Oh my God, has he missed? How has he missed that? Oh my Lord. Oh my God, Hartlepool are 2-0 down. Hartlepool are 2-0 down, boys and girls. We just have to hold on and get any form of result out of this at the moment. But we are literally on the... Oh, I was about to say we are on the cusp of conceding a goal. We have been for the past 30 minutes in this game, and it's been coming. And oh man, something needs to change, but I don't know what. In a very unlikely turn of events, Hartlepool could be Fylde could be going into the playoff spots at the moment. We're going to fire up the lads. I don't know what to do. I'm really not sure what to do. Thistleton is absolutely knackered. So Jeffries is going to come on the wing. We're going to switch and bring Davies on the left-hand side as well. Complete switch on the wings, because that's where we've been getting a lot of joy recently.